Hi everybody, I am Melissa with Pixie Dust Adventures.
And I'm Easton from Easton's Edge.
And today we are on board the Celebrity Apex cruise ship. Fantastic new cruise ship. Most expensive cruise ship in the world right now at $1.5 billion. And we are going to talk to you about La Petite Chef today. We've been on board, we've done a room tour and some other vlogs. Check out in the description for some links to some of our other things if you want to see more about this ship. But right now we're talking about La Petite Chef and our experience with that. It is a specialty dining restaurant, but I don't want to call it a specialty dining restaurant. I want to call it a specialty dining experience. So it does cost extra. Right now, in this case, it was $55 a person. Well worth every penny for the experience. You pay for the experience. And the food was phenomenal too, 5 stars, right?
Yeah.
But let's jump right into how this experience works. You want to make your dining reservation early as soon as you get on board the ship or before, because they can fill up quickly. We found that there's a little bit more availability at the later seating than the earlier seating. Fewer people, a little bit more quiet, maybe less kids, that kind of thing, right?
Right.
But we had a reservation and you arrive and check in and you are escorted through Le Bistro, which is where the restaurant where this event takes place. It's a beautiful restaurant and it's set up. I already had a smile on my face when I walked in.
That's right. It was already amazing from the moment we sat down.
I was so excited to see this. I'd heard all about it from a company, I believe, and I'm sorry if this is wrong, you can correct me in the comments, called Skull Mapping. Is that right? Or you saw another name?
I thought that it was Tablemation because that's what it signed off as at the end, but that could have just been what the show was. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. The La Petite Chef, it's a chain, so you can actually find it at restaurants that aren't just on the cruise ships, and there are different shows on the Celebrity Edge class ships and other ships. I think we're going to see this on some other ships really soon as well. But let's just talk about this experience. Your waiter comes over and takes your order. There is one main menu that is part of the show, and then there's a backup menu as well. We'll drop those in here, but the one main menu is what you're going to want to stick with if you want what's on your plate to be a part of the show.
If you want the show to match with what you're eating, you're going to have to order off the first menu, not the second. Right,
and it's not really order. It's one dish. There are 4 main courses. But if you don't like something for some reason, you do have an optional menu.
And you don't have to pick the first menu or the second menu. You can have the dessert from the first menu and everything else from the second menu, or mix and match them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, they do an excellent job of wine pairing, which we didn't do. I'm not a big drinker, and obviously he can't drink yet. But they do optional wine pairing. It's an extra $20 a person, but I've heard they do an excellent job of the wine pairing with the meal. But oh my goodness, I left so full for this anyway. But let's jump right in. This is about some little chefs, little magical chefs that come to life on your table. And you could see on the menu there, it goes by seasons. So they go through spring, summer, fall, winter. But that's not only seasons, physical seasons, but seasons in life as well. So like in the spring, these 2 little chefs meet, and then in the summer they fall in love and they move in together and they have children, and it kind of goes through the seasons of their life. I don't want to give spoilers on here. I don't want to show the whole show. I just want to tell you how fabulous it was and show you some little pieces of it, right?
That's right.
All right, so we jumped right in, and the first season was spring.
I liked spring.
You liked spring? It was fun.
Spring to me was my favorite show.
Spring was fun, and they had a chilled spring pea soup, and the chefs construct this soup in front of you virtually on the table, and then the soup shows up and you get to eat it.
That's right.
So much fun. It was so bright, so pretty. I was smiling so big
I know.
when this came to life on my table in front of me. Okay, so spring, summer is next, right?
Right. Summer had my favorite meal.
Snow Club for filet pasta, little bow tie pasta. It didn't have big chunks of crab,
which is good for me because I don't like seafood at all. I was about to switch it out, but I was like, no, I want it to match. But I ate it and I was pleasantly surprised because I had like one bite that was full of crab and I was like, ugh.
But it had like a seafood taste.
Yeah. But I continued and I was like, it's pretty good.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. But you know what? Watching the little chefs cook it right there in front of you and then your dish magically appears was amazing. And then for the fall season, where the kids are getting older in the little show, there was a grilled beef filet mignon, and this is 5-star, amazing, the most expensive cut of meat you could get.
So
it
juicy.
Melts like butter in your mouth, so tender.
I ate everything. I cleaned off my plate.
Veggies and all, and then he cleaned off some of mine. But yeah, it was wonderful. It's so much fun. And then after fall, obviously comes winter. I don't want to spoil all the show for you, but the next season in their life, it comes winter. And that's dessert, and it was a double fudge brownie with vanilla gelato and caramel sauce on top, and a couple little toasted marshmallows as well around it, right?
So good.
Yes, you can see it right here on the screen. It was so much fun to watch these little chefs create each course and then have it come to life right in front of you. I really, really enjoyed this. I would highly recommend it to anyone of all ages, right?
That's right. I loved. It was amazing.
It was worth the little bit extra that we had to pay for this dining experience, not just a meal, an experience, right?
I loved it.
What was your favorite dish?
I don't know. I said I liked the pasta, but now thinking again, I think maybe it might have been the steak or the filet mignon.
Yes,
it was
the filet
so
mignon.
good.
That was wonderful.
Maybe the show from like the summer might have been the best because it was like sandy.
Yeah,
I liked it.
So they did come by afterwards, and the gal we spoke with that worked here did say that they've got another menu set up and another show. It's on an iPad and it's getting ready. They just haven't put it in place yet. So the show may change. They may have a different shows throughout your cruise. They may have an early show and a late show that's different. I'm not 100% sure, but just the experience, you can just get a little taste, a little sample of the experience here. And it's well worth it. You have to check it out on your next celebrity cruise, right?
That's right, for sure.
Shameless plug at the end of all my videos because I don't get paid to make videos, but my name is Melissa. I own Pixie Dust Adventures Travel Planners. If you would like complimentary concierge planning for your next cruise vacation based on countless hours of personal experience and professional training, and maybe even there's some extra onboard credits in it for you, look me up. My name is Melissa. You will find me at pixiedustadventures.com. Thank you again so much for watching my video. If you like it,
subscribe,
and leave a comment down below, and hit that bell icon to follow our channel and get notifications of when we post new content. Have a wonderful next adventure, no matter where you may go, and thank you again for watching.
Bye.
Bye.